Hi, this is Ursula Carver with Grand Canyon University for our SPED course 590, and I'm just discussing my personal philosophy. And my instruction is developmentally appropriate for my kindergarten, first grade, non-CAT special ed students because I've taken into account my individual student strengths and special needs and incorporate their interests. That enables each student to advance and accelerate in their learning using their AT devices, frequent breaks, frequent transitions, favorite characters, inclusion in gen ed classes, and adhering to their individual IEP plans. And it's based around their objectives and goals and feedings and social skills, needs, communication needs, in addition to math, language arts, behavior, social studies, and science. And I work with families and colleagues and other professionals to promote student growth and develop in all aspects of their routines and activities, in addition to their classwork. And I put a lot of planning and effort into the design and adaptation and delivery of my instruction to target their special needs and their diverse learning strengths and needs. Let's see, what do I do? I incorporate language development tools into planning and instruction by working through sight words, daily short 3 and 4 word sentence readings, reading to my students, watching Smartboard books and educational informative videos, to list a few things, to make content accessible to my English language learners. I have them repeat words, and I use pictures to guide their reading in addition to the AT devices to translate. Let's see, Unity is the software that we're using in my classroom for 2 of my English language learners, and this makes supporting the development of their English easier for them. Common resources, supports, and specialized assistance and services I use to meet their learning differences include like working with my mentor, working with the department chair, other professionals, working with ABA and other specialists. And of course, I have an amazing county that I work for, and there's a huge array of online tools for the students and for my own professional development. And I manage the learning environment to equally engage all of my students. I try and keep them organized and manage just time and space and their attention. And most of my students have developmental delays. Some have autism and intellectual delays. So being repetitive and slow to incorporate just new concepts and materials really important so they don't get overwhelmed. So that's something I work on. Let's see. I think it's important to have them reflect on prior knowledge and make a connection to what they know by recapping ideas and incorporating new concepts that we are going to learn. And that makes them more familiar and easier to understand. And this can be done through like informal question and answer, discussions, classwork, creative arts, and play. I think it's important to keep them engaged and to have opportunities to learn and practice and then master their academics in like all aspects of their day. So it's like every opportunity is, or everything is an opportunity to learn. Let's see, and then making those opportunities is important also. So we have a letter of the week for kindergarten and first grade in my class, and so I do fun things like we'll have a weekly theme. So we're working on the letter G. So I made a huge giraffe. I know I should have made a goat, but because that's the first G sound you make. But the giraffe is this great big yellow 8-foot giraffe in the hallway, and it's just like a normal school hallway. So it's just really bright and yellow, and all of my kids made little giraffes, and it's just something fun, and they can walk by and say, "Hey, I did that." So that's something fun to do. Another thing I did is, since it's Fire Safety Month, I made this huge fire truck, and it's like 4 feet long, and all of my kids made Marshall the fire dog, and then themselves as firefighters. So it's just something fun to do. And then we made fire hats out of construction paper, and that really put the in addition to doing workbooks and books and videos to support. So it's there's lots of ways to be creative and I guess apply a good content to everything we're doing. A lot of thought and planning goes into my class and my lessons. I always have something. I always have a couple weeks in advance of content ready to go. And so that way, if I have an early finisher in my class, so she's about a week ahead of everybody else because she's always like, "What's next?" And I'm like, "Well, here we go." And then I have some kids who need a little more time. So it just really depends on the individual. And as far as my instructional strategies, I do meet with my mentor frequently, and I'm so fortunate to have her in the next room. So if my room needs help, I can just just have that amazing resource. The department chair is incredible and is always willing to jump in, and I can't walk down the hallway with my class without someone saying, "Hey, let me know if you need a hand." So I'm really fortunate to work in such an amazing environment. So just constantly working independently, and then working with other teachers, and and then always looking for resources and using help when I need it, or even when I don't realize I need it. That's a great way to I guess to learn and grow. Let's see. And then, and I guess there's also the leadership role too, that I have, because I do have 3 IAs working on my team. So, and so many kids going in different directions that it's, I guess logistics becomes a major issue for kindergarten and first grade, because especially having a non-CAT class, because they have different specials and different disabilities, and very specific in IEPs. So I work very closely with my IAs to make sure everyone gets what they need to have the best education in my room. Thank you. Bye-bye.